A brand new report has shed light on just how exactly Patrick Stewart's Professor X will be returning in Avengers Secret Wars, and how this is causing somewhat of an uproar, and it's being seen as controversial now because he's not going to be playing the same Professor X that we saw in the original X-Men trilogy. Okay, so just like Wolverine and Deadpool and Wolverine, we have heard multiple times that Patrick Stewart is in fact returning in Avengers Secret Wars and that he's going to have a pivotal role. But now some rumors have caused upset because of the way that they're going to be using his Professor X. So let's get into this. So the original reports came from multiple insiders, including, I believe, My Time to Shine, stating, yes, Patrick Stewart is back in Avengers Secret Wars. But then this whole rumor and story took an even crazier turn as reports and leaks started to hit in regards to the next two films. Now again, they're still writing these films, so how do these people have connections to these writers, and why are they leaking stuff out? I don't know, but here we go. Apparently, Professor X will not be the version we saw in Multiverse of Madness, which makes sense. His head was blown off. Like, Wanda literally just killed the dude. So, yeah, it can't be him. Apparently, it's not going to be any version we've even seen before. So, it's not going to be any of the versions from the X-Men films. And this is causing some upset. I gotta ask why. Logan and Deadpool and Wolverine is not any version we've seen. Although, there are a couple hints that it is the X-Men Origins version. But still, you know, Gambit. Wasn't Gambit played by Tara Kitsch? Still fine. You know, I think people are just upset at the reaction with a knee-jerk reaction right out the gate, but they're not really thinking about how we've gotten the same thing multiple times now. So, to me, I'm okay with him not playing that same version of a character we've seen in, like, let's say X-Men 3 or whatever, right? But the other thing that's got some people upset is that apparently he will be a villain. Now, they're all villains. If you've ever read the whole Avengers Time Runs Out with Jonathan Hickman, there is really no good guys. They're all bad guys because they all realize, hey, in order to save our universe, we got to attack the other universe and make sure they die. You're automatically a villain. Even though if in your, you know, from your perspective, you're a good guy trying to save your universe, you're still condemning a whole nother universe. So if he's from a universe that's having incursions, which he probably is, the one where we saw Beast and Binary at the end of the Marvels, you know? Yeah, they're all going to be villains, technically, as invaders to the MCU universe. So I'm not too upset by this because the story would just then make sense. So we'll see what happens when the film hits, but yeah, this all sounds good. I have no problem with any of this because we're just kind of used to it. It's the multiverse. That's like the whole point. I mean, for the love of God, Doctor Doom is played by the guy that played Iron Man. See? It's okay. It's okay. What I think they should do is bring back McAvoy to play another version of Professor X. That's what we need. McAvoy is highly underrated as an actor.